Manufacturers have welcomed proposed amendments to the value-added tax, even as they say that zero rating would have been more consequential for the sector. According to the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, Thursday's budget speech still leaves a lot to be desired with regard to the improvement of the operating environment. Judith Chorono has that report.
Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukuri Yatani's budget on Thursday this week came with sweeteners targeted at the manufacturing sector.
I have proposed more incentives to the sector by exempting from VAT plant and machinery for use by manufacturers of pharmaceutical products. I propose to exempt from VAT inputs and raw materials used in the manufacture of passenger motor vehicles. Additionally, I propose to exempt locally manufactured passenger motor vehicles from VAT.
These measures notwithstanding, players in the manufacturing sector say that by and large, the budget for the next financial year fell short of expectations.
Two things we were really looking for in this budget was one, easing the cost of goods, because that would help create demand. And this is a lot to do with taxes. Unfortunately, we kind of got the reverse of that. Where we are seeing excise is being threatened to go up. We're not quite sure what 10% actually means. So we are waiting to see the finance bill, what will come out of that.
The Kenya Association of Manufacturers further say that whereas the government extended relief by way of exemption of value-added tax, zero rating would have been a lot more beneficial for the sector.
We need to study the act and see what the exempt status means. In many cases, exemption does not help in the overall picture. We prefer to have zero rating or lower rates. Those do help. But in terms of, for instance, the importation of equipment, when you get an exemption, that is okay, because that one is, it's a cost at the beginning. You're probably importing it from abroad, and that is useful.
Manufacturers say that the exemptions from value-added tax extended in the latest budget are a pointer to the fact that taxation is impeding investment and there is need to widen the relief being extended to all players.
Those exemptions show that there is an understanding in government that this VAT cost, these costs they are putting on investment, are not helping in terms of investment. So we are doing them to try and help. In this case, we suspect Moderna and the vaccine plant that we are looking at, and the motor vehicle plants that have been set up here.
The manufacturing sector was allocated 10 billion shillings in the budget for financial year 2022-2023. Judith Chorono, NTV Business.